Hello everybody, my name is Davis, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be doing a morning time weather update video. There's really not much to talk on today, so I'm just going to be doing a pretty quick one. Dense fog advisories kind of just scattered across the plains once again, but also expanding into like portions of the Midwest this time, okay? So like East Central and West Central Illinois and Indiana, North Central Oklahoma, most of Kansas, the Dakotas, Southeast Texas, those are all places where you could be seeing dense fog advisories right now. So you gotta look out for that. Some dense fog could be dangerous on roads. And then we do have a decent amount of red flag warnings in effect here for portions of the Four Corner states, and then also the Panhandle of Texas in the pink there, so look out for that. In the purple, those are going to be winter weather advisories, as we could see several inches of snow tonight, which we are going to be breaking down in just a second. And then we do have some frost advisories in effect for Northwest California, so be careful driving on icy roads. This massive heat wave is about to end, and another Arctic blast is about to come into the country, okay? Winter weather forecast here for the United States. So right now, you may have over an inch of snow on the ground in portions of the Northwest, maybe more actually. And same thing for like the upper Midwest and the Northeast even. But if we go ahead and play this radar out into 6 a.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow, we can see that a lot more snow starts to pile on. So, Colorado here, northwestern Colorado could see a dusting of snow to Denver back up into the Colorado-Wyoming border, so look out for that. Wyoming, southeastern Wyoming could see some snow around the Cheyenne-Casper area, but then once you get into northwestern Wyoming, that's where we start to see some heavier snowfall accumulation. There's over an inch reading there, but if we really got a good reading, we could probably see a few inches of snow in the mountains, probably 2 to 3 inches, maybe isolated areas up to 4 or even more than that, okay? So do look out for that. And then we've got Montana here. Montana's actually going to get hit decently hard. A dusting of snow for Billings, Roundup, Shelby, but then you get into southwestern Montana, and that's where all the action starts, okay? Mountainous regions, there's a 1.9 inch reading, but we could definitely find one better than that if we looked around enough. Yeah, kind of have to zoom in far to get the higher readings, but we could definitely see 3 or 4 inches of snow in southwest Montana once again. So you got to look out for that. And again, that's only going into 6 a.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. We could get even more after that, okay? So definitely look out for that. And then you got Idaho here, where the entire state is in for at least a dusting, it's looking like, even like Boise, okay? The entire state here. And then like the Panhandle's getting a dusting, southwestern Idaho's getting a dusting, but everywhere else in Idaho could actually see a decent amount of snow. Here in southeast Idaho, maybe an inch or two possible in the mountainous areas. And then you get into like east central Idaho, like in the Big Bend region, and there's an inch and a half, several inch and a half readings. There was a 1.9 inch reading, a 1.8 inch reading, okay? So 2 to 3, once again, maybe 4 possible inches of snow. There's a 2 inch reading, 1.7, okay? So it's just kind of like scattered areas up to 2 inches, and then isolated areas up to 3 or 4 inches, okay? So do look out for that. Washington here, okay? Central Washington could get a dusting. Same thing with Eastern Washington, so look out for that. Oregon, most of the state's going to be in for a dusting, but no big deal. California, East Central California, Northern California could get a dusting, and then along the California-Nevada border here, you could get like half an inch probably. There's a 0.8 inch reading. And then Nevada, Northeast Nevada dusting, and then West Central Nevada dusting. Utah here, okay, Utah's actually going to get a decent amount of snow. You could see definitely a dusting in western Utah, northeastern Utah, but then you get into like north central Utah around the Salt Lake City metropolitan area, and that's where you could get a decent inch or two of snow. There's a 1.2 inch reading, okay, just south of Logan. Alright, so you got to look out for that, definitely. And then you get into like Colorado here, northwestern Colorado could see a dusting around the Denver suburbs, okay, so look out for that. And then you get into the upper Midwest here. Now, this area is actually going to see a decent amount of snow, I would say. North Dakota, okay, northeastern North Dakota could definitely get an inch or two. Now, there are lots of, like, smaller cities in this area, so we can actually get really good readings here because it's not in the mountains. So, like, there's a 2.5 inch reading, 2.3, 2.4, 2.3, 2.1, okay? This is a very widespread 1 to 2 inch snow event if you're in extreme northeastern North Dakota, okay? 2.5 5 inches even. Okay, you gotta look out for that. And then southeastern North Dakota, probably nothing if you're in extreme southeastern, but like east central around Mayville, you could definitely get like half an inch. Okay, so look out for that. Minnesota, okay, Minnesota's really gonna get a decent amount here. In northeastern Minnesota, there is this one area that could definitely see an inch or two, maybe even 3. I don't know about 3 or 4. Definitely an inch or two, maybe isolated areas up to 3 or 4 inches, but it's just in like this tiny blob, so I don't know if I'd call that even like a good estimate. Okay, but look out if you are here. Unfortunately, we can't get a good reading. That 0.1 is not at all accurate. But like Bovey, Taconite, okay, this whole area, because he's definitely a good amount of snow, I would say. And then northwestern Minnesota, a dusting is possible, upwards of an inch. Maybe there's a 0.8 inch reading in that region. Wisconsin, north central Wisconsin is in for a dusting most likely. There's a reading almost into half an inch, so look out for that. That is going to be just north of Ashland, okay? Michigan, only the UP is going to be in for the action over the next 24 hours. But the UP, actually, the western UP could definitely get over an inch of snow. There's an inch reading, a 1.1 inch. There's even a 1.9 inch reading here. We're approaching 2 inches here around the Greenland area. So by 7 a.m. tomorrow, you could definitely see 2 inches, because this only goes to 6 a.m. tomorrow. But right now, at the time of filming, it is 7 a.m. So yeah, I don't know. But that's going to be pretty much it for today. Oh, sorry. Never mind. There is one more snow event I need to talk about, but it's not that significant, which is why I forgot about it. Northern Maine, you could get maybe almost half an inch of snow. Same thing with western Maine here, and then same thing for northern New Hampshire, maybe upwards of half an inch, and then same thing for Vermont. Northeastern portions of the state could see half an inch, and then same thing actually for New York State. Now you could get a blob here that could see almost half an inch. There's several 0.3 inch readings here just west of Plattsburgh. Okay, that's not really a big deal, so I literally forgot about it, but a dusting of snow is possible in that region, spilling in from Canada. Holy crap, a 22.8 inch reading. I know we're in Canada, but still. Okay, anyway, that's going to be it for today. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.